Hello! Hi everyone, I'm Dan and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be pulling apart a microwave. Now I've been meaning to post a video all week, but due to my job I've been pretty busy, so I haven't had any time to do so. But anyway, what we're going to do is I'm going to open this microwave up, we're going to have a look inside and see what's worth scrapping. Now I happen to like scrapping microwaves. There's not a lot of money in scrapping a microwave, to be honest. You'll be lucky to make around about $4, maybe $8 at tops. $4 at bare minimum, I would think. And around about $8, yeah, at tops. Now, basically, you're looking at $8 if you're going to get a transformer that has copper in it, and combined with the other stuff that you pull out of the microwave. If you've got a transformer that's just aluminium, well then you're not going to make a lot of money out of it. As I said, probably your $4. But these things are pretty easy to obtain. Everyone has one, everyone uses them, and they all break down and need replacing at one point in time. One place I actually like to source my things for scrapping is Facebook. If you get on Facebook and join your community pages for buy and sells, generally you'll find a lot of stuff that's given away for free. Washing machines, fridges, microwaves, people in need of cleaning the yard for scrap metal. Yeah, you'll find it all on there, all for nothing. Sometimes people do sidewalk pickups, you know, drive around the streets looking for crap on the side of the footpath that people just want to give away for free. But yeah, if you look on Facebook, join your local community buy and sell pages, you'll find quite a lot of stuff on there that is generally being given away for free because it's broken, or people don't have a use for it because they've replaced it with something else. So yeah, keep an eye out for it. Anyway, I'm going to get started. What you need for this is a cordless drill, pincers, side cutters, whatever you want to call them. And I've just got this drill extension piece in case I need it for screws that might be a little bit far to reach with that. Now, as I said, microwaves, they don't take long to pull apart. As I said, they're not a big money earner. They're rather ordinary, to be honest, but they are small, they are easy, and easy to store. Actually, they don't take a lot of room amongst all your other stuff. So anyway, let's get started. We'll start off by taking all the screws out, and then we'll be able to open her up. Now, all my screws, metal screws, I will throw into my metal bucket. Waste not, want not. I mean, it's all worth something in the end. Every screw's worth something, combined with all the rest of it. Scrap, that is. Got a bit of a tough one. There we go, just a little bit of force. Now the glass spray in these things, you can either throw it away, or you can try getting $5 for it if you sell it online on your local buy and sell pages. I've never tried selling it online myself. because they're everywhere, easy to find. I just throw them away, to be honest, and in my recycle bin. You may have noticed I don't have the children with me today. They're upstairs, probably watching TV, I guess. To be honest, I don't mind. I mean, it's alright when the children want to get involved, you know, show a bit of enthusiasm, maybe try to learn something, but sometimes I don't always need them around. Sometimes they're actually rather noisy and less helpful. So that's all the screws removed. That over there. Just a bit of a lift, a little wobble. Wonderful. I'll just fold this up and I'll add it to my light steel pile. A little later on, that is. Now, as you can see, that's the inside. We've got the magnetron, the transformer, and the capacitor. It's not advised to be touching this thing here, the capacitor, because sometimes it can still hold a shock or a charge. So I kind of avoid these things. Magnetron, I throw them in the bucket which I got beside me, because I might have a look at those later on at another time, what's inside them. I know there's a couple magnets, not a lot of value scrap wise, but it's something nonetheless. Got a small circuit board in here, a little tiny one here. People say that there is silver behind these touch pads. I've never had a go at extracting it, so I'm not really too bothered about it. I mean, you're probably going to need a shitload of microwaves to be able to make a small amount of silver. But anyway, if you're into that sort of stuff, that's fine. Collect them, put them aside, and have a go at extracting it when you feel like it. But for me personally, I'm not worried about it just yet. I find it not that far advanced in working that stuff out. Anyway, I'm going to continue pulling this stuff out. A couple more screws, keep undoing. Here is going to cut the wires. I don't touch the capacitor, I'll just leave that where it is. Just cut the wires. Capacitor can stay put. Capacitor isn't something I bother to remove. Just stays there, but if you want to remove it, that's fine. There you go, transformer. I haven't checked it. I don't know if it's copper aluminium or aluminium. I'll open her up later on. I mean, I have done a video about how to open one of these up, but that's only one way. There's more than one way to skin a cat. That means there's more than one way to open one of these transformers up. That there, light steel scrap hole. Now we're just going to get these wires sorted out. Just cut them all. Now all the circuit boards, I will keep them. I put them aside, and later on, when I have time, I'll go over them and decide what I'm going to remove from them, what I'm not, and what I'll just leave and scrap as they are. They're not worth a lot of money again. I think last I checked was like 20 cents a kilo or some crap like that. Same with these transformers as they are. My scrapyard currently 30 cents a kilo. These tend to weigh anywhere from 3.5 kilos to 4.5. Well, that's the 4.5 is the biggest one I pulled out of a microwave. I haven't encountered a bigger one yet, but I've still got another 8 microwaves floating around to pull apart, so who knows. Here, fan. It's the part that you want. Take this out, and later on, once I've got this removed, I'll add that to another pile of stuff which I've got to work on at another time, and I'll remove all this stuff. All that copper out of it goes in the plastic scrap pile. I actually have a really big bulker bag for the plastic scrap. Just go there. So again, that's it there. Bit of a motor here as well. I can remove that anytime I want. Well, actually, no, I can't. It might take a little bit of work actually. It's not screwed, it's got these like pop ripper things. And that's fine. Later on when I'm ready, when I'm bored, there is your Megatron, Magnetron, sorry. Megatron thing of Transformers. Let's just take that screw off. Light scrap. I've got a drum for it all. I'll throw it in the big drum afterwards. There we go. Magnetron. There are your magnets. Some people like to pull these things out. As I said, I haven't actually pulled one of these apart yet. I hear that they can be rather hazardous, some of them. They have a content inside that, inside these things called beryllium. I haven't researched what beryllium is, but a lot of people say it's nasty stuff. So these are not the kind of things you just go smashing open, and how do you do? If you're going to open one up, do take care. As I said, I haven't removed any magnets before. I've got a bucket here full of magnetrons. I will attempt at opening one up sometime, just not today. That can be another video, I guess. Wait to see. Here, the motor, another motor. That's for the rotating glass dish. again, there is copper in here. Not a huge amount, but I'll open this up when I've got nothing better to do. It'll just go to my to do later pile. Oh, here we go. There's trouble. There's Dominic here. Look out. Basically, that's the bulk of the electric wire here. I'll add that to my electric pile box. I've got a big box full of electrical wire, and I've got another box full of just the really thin cable, because electrical wire is categorized by how many percent of copper is in the wire. If it's like a 40% copper content, you're going to get more for it, whereas if it's, you know, that really thin stuff that's inside, you're going to get a bit less. I think current prices for electrical wire last I called the other week was $1.90 a kilo. That's in Australia. I don't know about America or Europe or any of those places, but yeah, that's for where I am. Yeah, $1.90 a kilo. Go there as well. Now we'll just get this circuit board out.
Get it out. Oh, I studied. I don't think get the screw in. Let's get the screwing about screwing. They're screwing it out to the
Okay, there's that circuit board here. There's another transformer on a circuit board. We've got this round thing here. Not exactly sure what they call that, but it looks like there's brass inside. I'll probably remove this transformer. All the really small transformers like this one, I'll just throw them again in a separate pile. Because personally for me, I don't find them worth the time to open up. I mean, if you feel you've got the time, then that's fine. But for me personally, something this small I won't bother about. I'll just put it in the small transformer pile and get my 30 cents a kilo for it.
Let's see this. Oh, they are
Now
bit
basically,
spiky.
I won't do any more to this microwave. If you want, some people want to keep the light. That's up to you. But other than that, I don't feel I need to do any more to this thing. I've removed all the important parts, and then this I'll just leave as it is and just put it with the other light steel pile.
Okay, you see it? And this tiny one. So Daddy just dropped this.
Okay, Dominic, move your head please.
Oops. I just find this little rubber thing in the floor. Wow.
And it fixes up here. Well, as you can see, the microwave didn't really take a lot of time to do. Value wise, as I said, I've told you probably 3 times already, you're probably sick of hearing it. You're going to get somewhere between $4 to $8. I mean, that's fine. Any money's good money, as long as it's free. It's fine by me. So, some people like to have the old saying, if you've got the money, I've got the time. Well, I don't have the money, but I've got plenty of time when I finish work. Well, as long as it's not too late. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. If you've got any questions or you have any feedback that maybe you'd like to add, hey, go right ahead. Feel free to subscribe. I'm only new to this sort of stuff.
Oh, hit the bell.
Hit the what? Hit the like button. How about that?
Yeah, and
Hey.
hit the bell.
I've been scrapping for quite a long time actually. It's been nothing serious, but since my job as a concrete truck driver, I see a lot of stuff get thrown away in skip bins and a lot of waste, so it kind of re-sparked a rejuvenation for it. But anyway, more chit chat later on. Subscribe, as I said, if you want, would be really nice, and have a good afternoon, morning, day, whatever. Thanks guys.
I hit the like bell, but